ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति सुपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो शुद्धकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सह गणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजना सहितं श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सह गणललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रियै। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताक स्वामिनिति नामिनि। नमः आचार्यपादाय नित्याय कृपाप्रदायिने गौरकथा दामदाय नगर ग्राम तारिणे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिनि। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवै गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणी। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्ण। प्रभु शुरू करने से पहले एक जरा मैं इंट्रोडक्शन दूंगा है ना सभी लोगों को, एंड देन कैन स्टार्ट। So आज हमारा बहुत we are, it's a very good fortune for us that today we have Mrdul Govind Prabhu ji. So Prabhu ji is into bhakti for more than 25 years. So it's so Prabhu ji will have definitely lot of pastimes with Guru Maharaj, lot of experiences. Because Prabhu ji got connected to Krishna consciousness in 1990s when he was in Balaramdesh. So Prabhuji actually did his graduation from MNIT Jaipur, and after that he was working in India for some time and then shifted to Balaramdesh, where he met devotees and finally became a devotee. And there Prabhuji rendered a lot of services, and the main service that Prabhuji was rendering was doing Hindi preaching, expanding Hindi preaching in the Balaramdesh. And later Prabhuji moved back to India, and now Prabhuji is based in Gurugram. And in Gurugram, Prabhuji is doing a lot of services, including taking Bhagavatam classes, preaching, Pujari seva, and Prabhuji also conducts regular JSSS meetings. Hari Bol. So we are very fortunate to have Prabhuji with us, and we would like to thank Prabhuji to join us today, and we would like to welcome Prabhuji by chanting one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Bol. Welcome, Prabhuji.
Thanks, Prabhuji, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. I really thanks. And I pray into the lotus feet of all the Vaishnavas assembled here. Please bless me so that I can glorify Guru Maharaj for my own purification. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, it should be mostly English or Hindi. What is the thing?
Prabhuji, I can see some Hindi speaking devotees are also there. So you can do a mix, maybe majorly in English, and then sometimes in between Hindi also you can speak.
Thanks, Prabhuji. Thanks, Prabhuji. Thanks for this opportunity. गुरु महाराज को गुरुशन करना है, इट्स अ टॉल टास्क। फिर भी मैं आप लोगों के संग से जो मुझे प्राप्त हुआ है और होगा उसके आधार पर मैं कुछ बोलूंगा। तो सबसे पहले तो मैं अपना एक्सपीरियंस बताता हूँ। जैसे प्रभु जी ने कहा, मैं इंडिया में था, आई डिड नॉट हियर द नेम ऑफ इस्कॉन। व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग टुडे इज गुरु महाराज का कॉजलेस मर्सी राइट फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग। number one. Or number two, unka jo, suppose somebody meets him, so he always leaves an avismarniya, unforgettable experience. Guru Maharaj ka अगर कोई पर्सनल मिल लेता है तो दैट एक्सपीरियंस कैन नॉट बी फॉरगॉट, अविस्मरणीय, इट इज ऑलवेज बीन विस्मरणीय. सो इन दो चीजें चर्चा करेंगे गुरु के वंडरफुल pastimes हैं. So as Prabhuji has told, I have not heard about Iskcon, so I went to Bahrain, Balaramdesh. Balaramdesh, the name is given by Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj has given these transcendental names to all the countries in Gulf and other countries also maybe. So Balaramdesh is actually Bahrain. I went to Bahrain, and then it is coming to be known as Balaramdesh by the mercy of Guru Maharaj. So as I told you, I didn't know about Iskcon, and so, but when I reached there after just few months, I think, my neighbor is a typical South Indian devotee. He is also not devotee at that time. He was not into Iskcon. But he was invited to a satsanga where this Vishnu Sahasranam Kirtan was going on every Saturday. And even now in Balaramdesh and in other Gulf countries also, the South Indian devotees, they are very much into this Vishnu Sahasranam. So his friend invited him and he invited me. I was his neighbor. And I accepted this. That was my good fortune. So I went in that satsanga. So they recited Vishnu Sahasranam. And after it was like mix of Iskcon and Vishnu Sahasranam. Because there was one devotee coming, who's already initiated devotee, very old devotee in Bahrain, Balaramdesh. His name is His Grace Mrdul Govind Prabhu, initiated by our Guru Maharaj. He was coming and giving their Srimad Bhagavad Gita lecture, and we were doing one round chanting. So this is how I first started. And immediately, once we came into contact with him after some time, I started going to temple also. Mataji also coming with me. So we started regular visiting temple, coming into contact with Iskcon. At that time, Bahrain is a Muslim country, but it is completely, I can say, free, liberal in one sense, that you cannot do also, a public display of your religion, but in your premises, you can do whatever you like. So in fact, a lot of other devotees, like Chinmaya Mission, the Mayavadis and the Kushti Marg and so many things, they were all coming frequently there. And I used to attend most of them. I used to go Iskcon as well, of course. So then I happened to see Guru Maharaj once in Rath Yatra festival. Actually, we have this National Day celebrations in Balaramdesh, 16th of December. It is a national holiday. So generally, the devotees, they used to organize Rath Yatra, and Guru Maharaj never used to miss that Rath Yatra. He always comes there. Never. So first time I saw Guru Maharaj in Rath Yatra, and at that time he was completely healthy. He was a tall personality, full of energy. We still remember Gauranga. When Guru Maharaj said Gauranga, everybody is feel like electrified. So Gauranga. And he did kirtan with that big bumpers and standing on one leg and dancing. And that is what I saw Guru Maharaj at that time. And I don't know what sort of impression left on me. I don't know really. I can't recollect also. That was my first interaction. So, but as I told you, whenever you see, it is avismarniya. You cannot forget it. So during those days, in one of their, he used to come regularly. In one of the visits, my neighbor, he got initiated already in Iskcon. I was not initiated at that time also. I was following all the principles, but somehow I was not initiated at that time. So my neighbor invited Guru Maharaj at his house for dinner prasadam. And at that time, Guru Maharaj used to bless devotees who, when they call him, he used to come in the house also. So when this Prabhu decided, I expressed my desire to the host there. He is my immediate neighbor. I also invite Guru Maharaj to my house. Now from here, and Guru Maharaj mercy started, I think from the day I landed in Bahrain, because I came into contact. Now I realize. At that time, I didn't realize. At that time, I didn't realize the mercy of Guru Maharaj. But now I can recollect back and I can see how Guru Maharaj mercy has acted on us. So I just went, and Mataji also was there with me. So we went and expressed desire. We want to just invite Guru Maharaj maybe for a few minutes to our house. He's coming to your house as well. So let him come to our house. We are not initiated. We were not even sheltered also. So the devotee used to come there for this Bhagavad Gita. He knew us. And he knows that we are following all the principles. We are chanting also, but we are not initiated. He said, don't tell anybody. When Guru Maharaj comes, then you bow down to him and then express your desire. If you tell somebody else, they will immediately say, no, no way. How can he go? Guru Maharaj can go. Person not initiated, not sheltered. How can he go? It's impossible. So I realized that. So as soon as Guru Maharaj came there, he sat there and he had a sumptuous dinner prasadam, South Indian prasadam, he was South Indian. So Guru Maharaj relished that also. At that time, he used to relish food also. Guru Maharaj is very merciful. See, he makes the host happy. So the remnants are distributed and kirtan, and it was a small flat, 2-bedroom flat. But when the devotees are there, there is no problem of the space. So many devotees came and kirtan and dance and feasting. Everybody was happy. So then Guru Maharaj sat there, and I just went down to him and he introduced me as my neighbor. And I expressed that I want to, Mataji and myself, we both bowed down and told that we want to just visit for our house for a few minutes. He thought for a minute. Then he asked, what you will gain by my visit? What you will get? Why you want to invite me? I simply said him that if you come to our house, maybe my bhakti will increase. Your bhakti will increase? I said, yes, Maharaj. Immediately I got up and started coming. Immediately. Mataji didn't know because at that time Mataji was not aware. So then somebody informed that he's going to your house. So Mataji came running. It's just neighbor across in the same floor, just neighbor. So we welcomed Guru Maharaj. And I cannot really recollect how much fortunate we were. We were not his disciples. We were not anything at that time. We were not even official devotees also. He came, he accepted Path Puja also from us. Mataji offered some prasadam also. He accepted, he relished it. I think it was some badam ki barfi or something. He said, I want to take it. You pack me something and give to me. So, I mean, we are completely blissful. So, completely mesmerized. So, that was the first experience and the first mercy we received. And immediately after that, actually, Mataji was completely influenced. She wanted to take initiation. But, you know, normally gents, and I was depending more on my buddhi at that time. I was somehow so many, because I was going so many places. So I was having so many questions. So here also why I want to tell you this story is that how Guru Maharaj mercy helped. Because I was rather obstinate, I can say. I was not getting ready for initiations easily. But Guru Maharaj mercy flowed to me in many different ways through his devotees. Not only Guru Maharaj, through his devotees. So after some time, there was one course there in Balaramdesh organized by devotees there. They were very sincere devotees in Balaramdesh, I can tell you. This is like a temple. Now I think they have moved to their own temple, their own hall. At the time it was rented premises. Whenever they were rented premises. So the deities were there. The worship was going on. Everything is voluntary service. No paid service there at all. Everyone was so much dedicated. See, by seeing them, you get inspiration. So we used to go there. I used to have. Then they conduct this Siddhant Sadhana Sadachar. Siddhant Sadhana Sadachar. This course they conducted. I attended that. And in fact, most of my doubts were cleared, except few. Still some few doubts remained. So I was still in two minds. So then once I was discussing with the temple president there, he was always inspiring me that why don't you take initiative? So much time is there. has passed. Why don't you take? Then I asked him that, how can I decide? Because I was going, as I told you, I was other places also. How can I decide where to go? Please tell me the way. So he told me one simple thing. Well, you just see the devotees who are following particular path. You just see their, what were they before, say, 5 years, and what they are now in their personal behavior, in their personal attitude. If you find a positive change, that is your fault. And we know, everybody now having come to Iskcon, we know that the Iskcon devotees, whatever they are doing or not doing, we don't know, but they are chanting regularly. They are serving in the temple regularly. They are very much favorable inclined towards Guru Maharaj, respect him, do service from them. And there's a positive change happening in each one of them. So that sort of decided most of my doubts. Still something remained. So another devotee, he asked me, what is the wish now? Why don't you? I said, I have this doubt. Well, you can't become perfect before you take initiation. Told me, you can't become perfect before you take initiation. You take initiation, then you will get perfection. Everything cannot be solved before that. So that sort of pleased the idea. So now I decided, okay. So Mataji was after me. We left tea before and everything was, because from culturally also, most of the things we were following earlier also. Only this tea thing and this onion and some things were there. Otherwise, everything was okay even earlier also. So we just left. We were just completely prepared. Only that final plunge was required. Just before that, when we decided that the year 2008, stroke news came in Balaramdesh, as everyone else would have received the news. And it was a shocking news and everyone was so dejected. And we were also lamenting that we did not take the opportunity when it was available and we did not get initiation. And people almost have written off. There's only 1% chance of survival, 1% chance. At that time, that one incident happened at that time. So I think some of the serving devotees of Guru Maharaj, she floated a message for a particular tablet that Guru Maharaj needs this tablet within, I think, 24 or 48 hours. It's not available in India. So she floated a message that if it is available, please get somewhere and please send it here. So when that message came to Balaramdesh, then I also received that message. So I was in office at that time. Our office starts early in the morning. So after some time, I also went to the salesman, like this medicine shop, to inquire whether this medicine is available. Before that, some people had already come and inquired. So I went to a shop and I inquired whether you have this medicine. He was perplexed. Well, who is this person for whom you are taking medicine? You are asking this. Who is this person? I want to know. I said, what happened? Well, so many people are coming from morning. I said, it's not available. We cannot give you. Even if it is there, we cannot give you, because the rule is there that unless you have prescription, we cannot give any medicine. And this is not available in Bahrain. But so many people, who is this person? Then I just told him in short, but he's like, we are from Iskcon, and like he's our Guru Maharaj, and he's sick at present. Somehow he suffered a stroke, and we want this. So he was interested that where this is Iskcon, where his office. I just gave him briefly, and then I came back. So what I mean to say, that even in such a critical condition, he manages to preach Krsna to so we cannot expect. How can he preach? I mean, really. So that also left an impression on me. And then we all know, by the blessings of Krsna and prayers of devotees, Guru Maharaj survived. And now he is completely cured, we can say like that. I mean, in between so many things apart, I cannot really narrate it. There is no need to narrate it also, I think. What Guru Maharaj has gone through and how he has come out, All the time he has cheated death, in fact. So many times. So one or two realizations of that particular period I want to share, because at that time I heard, my memory serves me well, I think His Grace Marichi Das Prabhuji, he went to see Guru Maharaj when he was hospitalized. He was unconscious. So he held his hand. Guru Maharaj is unconscious. So Das Prabhu held his hand. And then after that, when he wanted to come back, then his hand was being held by Guru Maharaj. As if Guru Maharaj wanted to express that please don't go. He needs association. I mean, he was holding the hand, and now Guru Maharaj is holding his hand. He's unconscious. And I remember, in fact, His Grace Mahavara Prabhuji giving his realization one time, that when he was unconscious that time also, he did this like this, counter, we do counter. So without, he's unconscious, but he, by his hand movement, the finger movement, he showed that he wants counter. I mean, although physically he was unconscious, but I think internally he was completely conscious. So these were some of the important, which I could remember, which impressed me very much. As I said, that all these incidents are avismarniya, unforgettable. We cannot forget it. So after that, yes, okay. So then, as we expected, just after this stroke, 2009, Vyas Puja festival Mayapur, we immediately, Mataji and myself, we had decided earlier itself. So immediately went and got initiation from Mayapur. And we saw Mayapur for the first time at that time. So many devotees, and Guru Maharaj, even at that time, he just may not be even fully recovered. Correct? Even at that time also, the function which was held, so the grand function, so many devotees. And when I got initiation, at that time, even one sannyas initiation was there by Guru Maharaj. So we were doing yajna with one sannyas. I forget the name. So it was a grand festival, and I heard the realization about Guru Maharaj for so many Maharaj at that time. And while giving this mala, even at that stage, even at that time, as always, he was in a playful mood. So he will ask you to hold the mala, and then he will not give. So you will pull, and then he will pull. Then he will laugh, and then he will give. So this playful attitude, irrespective of his physical condition, always play. I mean, we cannot really say that how is this happening. This just reminds me once, although it's not related to my lesson, but I heard from Mahavara Prabhuji, because our Guru Maharaj was getting so many problems, we know all of them. So the devotees were very much worried, and they went to one Jyotish in, I think, Coimbatore, when he was South India. So they went to Coimbatore, they took the Janam Patri, what you call, this horoscope of Guru Maharaj, to show कि भाई क्या हो रहा है, what is happening, इतनी प्रॉब्लम क्यों आ रही है इनको, शुद्ध भक्त नहीं है. He saw the horoscope. So the person told, the fact that you have come with this horoscope means that person is alive. Correct? That's how he surmised. But as per this horoscope, this person should not be there. His time has passed. Now he is there now because he has got his own contract with the जो मृत्यु के देवता हैं, उन गुरु महाराज का उनके साथ में पर्सनल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है. When he wish, only then he will go. So, and I think one more time I heard that there was some meter to show the physical and the spiritual, some meter, I forget the name. So at that time, it was told that the physical, whatever that property was there, that was very low for Guru Maharaj. But the level of the spiritual energy, I don't know how they measure it, but that was very high at no stage. So Guru Maharaj spiritually, mentally, is always happy, always Krishna consciousness. to this of that track. This not to my experience directly, but I heard it and it was so powerful. I thought I must tell you. Then after that, Balaramdesh Guru Maharaj again, special mercy. So we had this Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav course. And I think, if I remember correctly, His Grace Padmanayan Prabhuji was coming at that time to take some Bhakti Vaibhav class. So at that time, they were intending to start some international school, and they were collecting some funds from Balaramdesh also. So they organized some program, and Guru Maharaj also came at that time. So they organized some program there. And they asked us whether if you have some person who is a little bit rich and who is favorably inclined towards these things, please bring him there. So I had one contractor, in fact. The contractors are generally Bahrainis, but this person was Indian, South Indian again. And he was like owner, partner in that. He was not like getting salary. He was a rich person. So I told him, and then he accepted, okay, I will go and meet. So Guru Maharaj was staying at one place. So we went there. So he saw Guru Maharaj for the first time. And more than that, he saw how Guru Maharaj was being served by devotees, because this happened after the stroke. So as we know already, when Guru Maharaj travels, so many devotees will be accompanying him. And they used to take care of his all physical needs. And he must have been influenced. See what happened? After that, then the president there of Iskcon, he mentioned that how this school is opening, and we seek some donations. So immediately that my business friend, he took out, his person gave 1,000 dinar. He didn't know anything about Iskcon. He didn't know anybody what is Iskcon. So 1,000 dirham is, at today's exchange, it is around 2 lakh rupees. So he gave to the president, and then he left. And then he told me that I never expected this amount. He came for the first time, and he just heard for a few minutes, and immediately he gave that much. I never expected it. It's so nice of him. Then I inquired after him some time that what inspired you? What inspired you to give this immediate donation? He said, I saw this Guru Maharaj, this person, and I saw how is being served by so many persons there, so many devotees there. So there has to be something special about this person. Otherwise, it's not possible. So this just by seeing Guru Maharaj, he was inspired. By seeing Guru Maharaj's disciples, the service, because as you know, in Iskcon, we give more importance to service. So just by seeing that, he was inspired and he made some immediate donation. So he was, then afterwards he was giving regular contribution to some functions. I think he never came to Krishna consciousness officially, I don't think so. But then he was quite favorably placed and he was giving regular things there. Then after this, Guru Maharaj, after stroke, Guru Maharaj came, maybe before this incident happened. At that time, the condition of Guru Maharaj was not very good, and he just came to Bahrain. So the devotee decided that he should stay in some secluded place, a big premises, and the access was limited only to serving devotees. Normally, of course, whenever Guru Maharaj comes, he comes to temple. There is no question asked, correct? So the people used to have darshan. But now the devotees are very depressed. They cannot go to have darshan. They cannot see Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj is not coming here because everybody said that it is not possible for Guru Maharaj to come here. How can he come here in this condition? That temple was, I think, in the first floor, and there were this iron ladders, not even regular ladders. So we used to climb up the iron ladders and go up. So people thought it's impossible. People were keen to see Guru Maharaj. They were not able to go also because, as you know, our management, they are quite particular and you cannot go there. Just no way. But then one fine evening, we saw Guru Maharaj there. He came all the way. He made the devotees. See, when Guru Maharaj wishes something, he can overrule everyone else, including doctors. Many times doctors said that you cannot go now, you should know this. No, I have to do this. No way. He has got that much, I don't know what we can call this. That much willpower, that much mercy of, I think, Srila Prabhupada and Krsna. He can overrule each and every situation, whether it is physical, whether it is someone else. So he made our management people agree. They made some arrangement, some sort of a palaki or something, and the devotees, they made an arrangement to bring Guru Maharaj up. He came there, he gave a short class, he distributed prasadam, and he gave blessings to all the devotees. You cannot stop Guru Maharaj. One cannot stop Guru Maharaj at all. So, there's so many things, so many pastimes we can see. One more realization which Mataji had. Mataji will tell something, I think, for two personal realization, but this I can tell you. See how Guru Maharaj, this mercy, the theme is mercy. So there was one lady devotee actually who was coming to temple regularly, and at that time Prabhuji also was coming when we interacted with her. Well, he told his story that initially only Mataji was coming to temple, Prabhuji was not coming. Not only Prabhuji was not coming, he was breaking out of 3 regulative principles: smoking, drinking, gambling. He was into all this. The only good point about him was that whenever Mataji used to come to temple, he was not against it. He was not offensive to devotees. See, that was his big quality. He was not offensive. He used to come to the temple, bring in his car Mataji, he drops and goes. So once when Guru Maharaj came, she started weeping in front of Guru Maharaj. They go, what happened? They said, I'm coming, but my Prabhu is not coming and he's doing all these things. I don't know what to do. Guru Maharaj told him just once, you do one thing, that somehow you bring him once to me. I want to see him. That's it. So I think next day, I don't know exactly how to happen, next visit or next day, I don't remember exactly. Sorry for that. So next time, Mataji said that Prabhuji brought and she requested, please come up. And he accepted it. And he came up and saw Guru Maharaj. Naturally, he bowed down to Guru Maharaj. Everyone is bowing to Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj saw him, and that's the end of it. He completely changed after that. I don't know what miracle it happened when Guru Maharaj decides to do mercy. Because what happens, as we say, that our bhakti is really not due to our efforts. Our efforts are required, of course. We cannot wish away our efforts. But the real bhakti comes only from the mercy. So here we can see practically the mercy flowing. So the moment Guru Maharaj saw him, maybe he was already associated with Mataji. So that way he was getting some purification. And when the Guru Maharaj came, he got that impetus. And immediately, just like we can say, electricity switch on off. Normally we take time. I took so much time. Correct? So immediately, like switching on and off, his habits completely changed. He got Brahman initiation before Mataji. He became temple president also. He was an aged person. He became temple president also. Just imagine his journey. And I think Purnima, the Kartik Purnima, he left his body. Now imagine the person who is doing all the nonsense things. What would have been his fate had he continued with that sort of life? Just because he came into association with Guru Maharaj blessed him. He left his body on Kartik Purnima. We can imagine. how much purity would have, how much blessings he would have received. So this so many which we saw and which was so powerful. So I think I wanted to narrate that. So then I want to mention about, yes, Guru Maharaj visit to our house actually, because we came to Gurugram in 2015, I think October, and we had the great fortune of Guru Maharaj visiting our house, I think twice during a small period. The first time it was quite the moment we landed here, I think, if I remember correctly, 15-20 days, Guru Maharaj visit was finalized, and we were a little bit worried actually, because number one, we were new to Gurugram. The devotees here are very cooperative. His Grace Madhavkant Prabhuji used to come whenever Guru Maharaj. He's like, His Grace Madhavkant Prabhuji, we call him Hanumanji. Hanumanji, as Lord Rama has got Hanuman, so our Madhavkant Prabhuji is Hanumanji to our Guru Maharaj. So whenever Guru Maharaj comes, he's there. So he used to organize things. So his support was there, and so a lot of devotees were there, but we were worried. Somehow, one day before the due date of Guru Maharaj visit, one devotee from Balaramdesh came to see Guru Maharaj. His name is His Grace Gopijan Krishnadas Prabhuji. He is still there in Balaramdesh. He came to us. He wanted to discuss something with Guru Maharaj, some personal thing. So he said, I want to come. I said, please come. He just landed one day before. So, because I was in Balaramdesh for so many years, so we were at that time more comfortable with anybody from Balaramdesh. So since he came, it was like we got that unexpected support. I mean, all the devotees were cooperating, but his mere presence and his helping attitude also. He helped because what happens, our house was also not organized. We had to get so many things from the market because it is under setting up stage actually. One more thing happened during that time. During that visit, or next visit, I don't remember exactly, we wanted one more a big flat for accommodating devotees, because when Guru Maharaj comes, he comes to so many devotees. So we were new to this location. We didn't know anyone. But luckily our neighbor is, he was landowner of this area where this building is there. So he had quite a few number of flats in this complex. So 40 flats. So I just went there and asked him that my Guru Maharaj is coming. We need one flat for a few days till he stay. Is it possible to have? Like, yes, I have one penthouse. You can have that. Then I said, any payment required for, because it may be for, at that time it was for some time, because the disciples stayed for some time. Guru Maharaj stayed some time in ILBS hospital before also. So it was quite some time. So I said, no, it is like my seva. I didn't know him. ये मेरी सेवा हो जाएगी. उन्होंने कहा कि ये मेरी तरफ सेवा हो जाएगी. So the Guru, what I wanted to convey, that when Guru Maharaj comes or when some responsibility comes, the arrangement is done by Guru Maharaj only. I mean, everything fell in place automatically. I mean, we didn't realize also. And the help comes from unexpected quarters. We don't know how the things happen. So just getting that flat free, and then he helped us in arranging that also, cleaning and all that for devotees to stay there. And the things were arranged, and I was really, I don't know how to express this. I thought I was not eligible. We did not have any experience also. See, in Balaramdesh we were there, but we never hosted Guru Maharaj there. There were other devotees who were hosting Guru Maharaj at that time. We never hosted. So we were completely new and a little bit worried. But how the things fell in place, all the things. And so I really, I mean, if you see backwards, that's like causeless mercy. And at that time, that person was multimillionaire. So he came to see Guru Maharaj. I want to see. I said, please come. Because at one time we invited our friendly. I think I was having one Bhakti Vriksha class at that time. I mean Bhagavad Gita class. So few devotees were coming in my house only, not a very big this thing. So the Mataji, his Mataji was also coming. So he came and he asked कि उन्होंने कहा कि भाई मेरे पास पैसा बहुत है लेकिन शांति नहीं है. I don't have a lot of money but I don't have peace. It is usual, we know this. तो उन्होंने कहा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. He said that you become new crorepati. He is already crorepati ना. He said you become new crorepati. अगर आप ये चैंट करते हैं, ये माला एक दिन में 16 बार चैंट करते हैं तो आप करोड़पति हो जाएंगे एक साल में. You become करोड़पति. You become करोड़पति, you become peaceful. I don't know what is after that. So that way, I mean, he sort of his blessings, his mercy that flows, and whosoever sees him, it remains avismरणीय. He cannot be forgotten. Even if we want to forget, we cannot forget about him. I think Prabhuji 45 हो गए. Shall I continue for 5 more minutes or?
Yes, Prabhuji, please.
So I think I want to pressure my thing because when Guru Maharaj came here, there were 2 personal relations by Mataji. So I want Mataji to tell about it. I think that will be nice because this relation was personally experienced by Mataji. So I just 5 more minutes, I think.
Prabhuji, I think we can have a separate session also with Mataji.
I think now we will have a few minutes.
Sure.
हरे कृष्ण.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी.
गुरु महाराज के आप सबके चरणों में दंड.
अच्छी तरह.
गुरु महाराज के लिए बोलना मेरे लिए बहुत डिफिकल्ट है. गुरु महाराज बहरीन में हमारे घर में फर्स्ट टाइम आए थे. प्रभु जी ने सब कुछ बताया आपको. तभी गुरु महाराज ने मेरे को बोला कि तुम्हारी बर्फी मुझे बहुत पसंद है, मुझे पैक करके दो. उसी टाइम में समझ गए गुरु महाराज की बहुत कृपा हम पर. जब हम यहाँ पर आए 2015 में, तब गुरु महाराज 15 डेज आफ्टर मेरे घर में आ गए. आके उस टाइम पर मेरी तबीयत बहुत ज्यादा खराब थी, फीवर एंड कॉफ. मैं प्रभु जी से बोली कि मुझे गुरु महाराज के डिसाइपल बिल्कुल नहीं मिलने देंगे गुरु महाराज से, क्योंकि मेरी तबीयत बहुत ज्यादा खराब है. मैं भी नहीं चाहूंगी गुरु महाराज के पास में जाऊं. लेकिन आप बिलीव करेंगे, मैं रात को सोई तो मैं एकदम रो के सोई कि गुरु महाराज प्लीज मुझे आपके दर्शन चाहिए और आपकी सेवा चाहिए. मॉर्निंग में उठी तो मैं एकदम काम में जुट गई. प्रभु बोले तुम अपना फीवर तो चेक करो. मैंने बोला मेरे कहाँ फीवर है, मैं तो बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ. गुरु महाराज उस दिन रात में आए तो मैं इतनी खुश और मैं इतनी होश में नहीं थी. मैं काम में इतनी जुट गई, मैंने सब्जी बनाई वो जल गई डिसाइपल के लिए, और कड़ी बनाई उसमें छौंक लगाना भूल गई. मैं सोचने लगी शायद ये प्रसाद तो गुरु महाराज के डिसाइपल नहीं पाएंगे. तो मेरा एक स्टोर है, उसमें गुरु महाराज डिसाइपल के सबका प्रसाद बन रहा था और रसोई के अंदर गुरु महाराज का प्रसाद बन रहा था. तो मैं और प्रभु जी, एक माता जी और थी, वो मिलके और डिसाइपल का सब पराठे वगैरह सेक रहे थे. महाराज प्रभु आके बोले कि इतना अच्छा प्रसाद बनाया, मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम खाया. मैं सोच नहीं सके गुरु महाराज इतनी कृपा कर रहे. और आज भी महाराज प्रभु मुझे बोलते हैं वैसा पराठा बना के खिलाओ. उस दिन बना के खिलाया था. गुरु महाराज की कृपा हर मोमेंट पर है. फिर करीब 3 साल पहले माधवकांत प्रभु एवरी ईयर जनवरी में यहाँ आते. एनसीआर के सभी शिष्यों को गुरु महाराज की सेवा देते हैं व्यास पूजा के लिए. उस टाइम पर मुझे एक माता जी को केक बनाने को दिया, तो हम लोगों ने केक वहां बनाया दिल्ली टेम्पल में. और आइसिंग के लिए मैं एक माता जी को यहाँ से मॉर्निंग में लेके जा रही थी. तो माता जी ने बोला कि आइसिंग करने के लिए तो एक आइसिंग रूम, एसी रूम चाहिए. मैंने बोला एसी रूम चाहिए, माधवकांत प्रभु तो आए नहीं है, हम वहाँ दिल्ली टेम्पल में किसी को जानते भी नहीं है, किससे बात करेंगे हम. पूरे रास्ते में टेंशन में बहुत ज्यादा. लेकिन गुरु महाराज को मैंने याद नहीं किया. मैं वहां जाकर जो दूसरी माता जी थी, कीर्तिदा माता जी, मैंने उनको बोला माता जी हमको एसी रूम चाहिए आइसिंग के लिए. बोले हाँ मेरे को भी ध्यान में आया, मैं माधवकांत प्रभु को फोन लगा रही हूँ लेकिन वो उठा नहीं रहे। उसी साल माधवकांत प्रभु नहीं आए थे। हर साल यहाँ व्यास पूजा में एनसीआर के लिए आते हैं माधवकांत प्रभु, उठा नहीं रहे। मैं थोड़ा पीछे ऐसे मुड़ के देख रही हूँ तो एक सन्यासी खड़े थे, मैं जानती नहीं हूँ, ब्रह्मचारी खड़े थे। मैंने बोला, मैं दौड़ के गई, प्रभु जी आज हमारे गुरु महाराज की व्यास पूजा है और हमको ऐसे एसी रूम चाहिए। बोले एसी रूम चाहिए, हाँ चलो ना मेरे साथ, कितना चाहिए आपको। मैं और वो माता जी, आई सिंह और माता जी, हम दोनों पीछे पीछे जा रहे हैं, वो बच्चे की तरह हमको पीछे पीछे मुड़ मुड़ के देख रहे हैं। मैं वहां जाकर एकदम मेरे को बोले कितना रूम चाहिए आपको, ऐसे रूम एक दो। मैंने बोला नहीं प्रभु जी हमको एक ही रूम चाहिए। बोले लो तुरंत बनाओ करो ये ऐसे। ठीक है प्रभु जी। फिर मैंने बोला प्रभु जी आपका नाम क्या है। बोले आपको नाम से क्या मतलब है, प्रभु जी नंबर तो दे दो। हमको नंबर भी नहीं दिया और जैसे वो गायब हो गए एकदम, जैसे मेरे गुरु महाराज जी थे खड़े। इसी तरह से बहुत सारी बातें गुरु महाराज की मेरी लाइफ में। अभी बादशाहपुर में मैंने 5-6 फैमिलीज को प्रसादम के लिए बुलाया। वो उन लोगों ने एकदम हाँ कर ली, करीब 10-15 प्रभु जी माता जी थे। मैंने 2-3 दिन तक पूरी उनके लिए बहुत तैयारी की। रात में 10 बजे उनका फोन आया कि पूज्य ने गोपाल कृष्ण महाराज आ रहे हैं कल मॉर्निंग में लेक्चर के लिए, हम नहीं आ पाएंगे। मैंने बोला प्रभु जी ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है। बोली अरे ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है, पूज्य ने गोपाल कृष्ण महाराज आ रहे हैं, हम कैसे आ सकते हैं। उनका ये बात भी ठीक है। मेरे प्रभु जी बोले तुम चिंता नहीं करो। मैंने बोला नहीं ऐसा नहीं हो सकता, मैंने बहुत मन से तैयारी की है। मेरे घर में गुरु महाराज की फोटो लगी, मैं वहां जाके खड़ी हो गई। मैंने बोला गुरु महाराज प्लीज, गोपाल कृष्ण महाराज आपके दोस्त हैं, आप उनको बोलिए ना, वो कल मॉर्निंग में नहीं आए, कल इवनिंग में आएंगे। मॉर्निंग में मैं उठी जैसे मुझे कोई पुश कर रहा है और मैं अपना प्रसाद बनाने के लिए लग गई। जब 7:30 बज रहे हैं और उनका फोन आया मंदिर से कि माता जी आप प्रसादम तैयार करिए, हम 9:30 बजे पहुंच जाएंगे। मैंने एकदम सोच लिया कि मेरे गुरु महाराज हमेशा मेरे साथ हैं, मैं क्यों चिंता कर। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्णा। सो आई थिंक वी वांट टू कंक्लूड विद दिस प्रभु जी, टाइम भी हो गया है। तो
ओके, सो थैंक यू प्रभु जी एंड माता जी, आपने इतना अच्छा, इतना वंडरफुल पास्ट टाइम्स गुरु महाराज के बताए हैं। एंड माता जी तो आई कैन सी लाइक शी वाज ओवरवेल्म्ड, कितना गुरु महाराज का मर्सी उनका लाइफ में उन्होंने एक्सपीरियंस किया है। वेरी वंडरफुल। So before I say something, any devotee has any questions for Prabhuji or Mataji, if you want to speak? Anything? Any question? Yeah, I don't see any devotee.
yes, so I think mostly it is pastimes, so maybe there may be many questions.
Not based on pastimes, but generally like devotees may ask anything. They have otherwise as well. So yeah. But anyways, it looks like today there's any devotee has any comment, anything you want to say?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी। हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
मोनेश प्रभु, you want to say something? आप कुछ बोलना चाहते हैं?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु। I have no question प्रभु, but just मैं थोड़ा कुछ बोलना चाहता था प्रभु का, शेयर करना चाहता था।
Yes प्रभु।
Yes प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु। मेरा नाम मोनेश है प्रभु, मैं आर्मी में रहता हूँ। मैं भी शेल्टर हो गया मेरा अभी गुरु महाराज से। बट अभी मेरे को इनिशिएशन के लिए मेरा शिक्षा गुरु से बात करने के लिए मेरे को डर लग रहा है, क्योंकि मैं कुछ सेवा कर नहीं पा रहा हूँ। अगर मैं आर्मी में है तो इसके बाद हमको सही प्रसाद नहीं मिलता है, जो आर्मी में जो खाना मिलता है उसी को हम नहीं खाते हैं। तो फिर भी गुरु महाराज का मर्जी है। गुरु महाराज हमको बोला था जब भी आप खाने में अगर प्याज लहसुन आता है उसको हमने आपको दिखता है उसको साइड कर रख के खाओ करके हमको एक आदेश मिला था, उसके हिसाब से हमने फॉलो कर रहे हैं। मगर हमने कुछ सेवा कर नहीं पा रहा है, इसका वजह से मेरा इनिशिएशन का मतलब पेंडिंग हो रहा है करके एक मेरे को फील हो रहा है। तो उसके लिए आप कुछ बोल सकते हैं, कुछ गिव सम टिप्स प्रभु।
हरे कृष्णा, थैंक्स प्रभु जी, थैंक्स फॉर क्वेश्चन। प्रभु जी, आप बोल रहे हैं कि आप सेवा नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, तो मतलब इसका कारण क्या है प्रभु जी? मतलब व्हाई नॉट एबल टू, यू आर डिजायर टू डू, करेक्ट? आपकी क्या है?
यस प्रभु जी, आई मीन आर्मी में है। तो जब मैं बेंगलोर में मैं सर्विस बेंगलोर में था, उस टाइम पर मैं बहुत सारी किताब को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रहा था, मगर इधर हो नहीं पा रहा है। मैं अभी प्रेजेंट हिमाचल में है,
अच्छा,
हाई एल्टीट्यूड एरिया।
अरे इन दैट केस आई थिंक आपके जो मेंटोर हैं, शिक्षा गुरु हैं, जिनसे आप गाइडेंस ले रहे हैं, डेफिनेटली विल एग्री प्रभु जी, बिकॉज यू आर इन अ स्पेशल सिचुएशन, एंड एज लॉन्ग एज यू डिजायर एंड यू आर चेंटिंग एंड फॉलोइंग रेगुलेटरी प्रिंसिपल फॉलो कर रहे हैं प्रभु जी। आपने बोला कि
हाँ, पिछला 3 साल से कर रहे हैं रेगुलेटरी प्रिंसिपल और चैंटिंग।
हाँ, अगर आप चैंटिंग कर रहे हैं, रेगुलेटरी प्रिंसिपल फॉलो कर रहे हैं, गुरु माँ से डिजायरस हैं, और बिकॉज ऑफ योर सिचुएशन नॉट एबल टू, आई थिंक एनीवन विल एक्सेप्ट दिस। आई डोंट थिंक देयर विल बी एनी हिंड्रेंस। आप अपना बात जो है आप बिना किसी संकोच के कह सकते हैं गुरु महाराज से, विदाउट एनी हेजिटेशन।
ओके, थैंक यू प्रभु।
हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु।
Prabhuji, there is a question from Sanatani Vrajeshwari Mataji.
Yes, yes. What is that, Prabhuji?
हम गुरु महाराज को कैसे खुश कर सकते हैं? Very nice.
I see. Hare Krishna. Very nice question. हम गुरु महाराज को कैसे खुश कर सकते हैं? गुरु महाराज को खुश करने का सबसे सरल तरीका यह है कि जो गुरु महाराज ने हमको कहा है उनकी आज्ञा का पालन करना। देखिए, मैंने एक बार गुरु महाराज को क्वेश्चन पूछा था। मैंने पूछा था उनसे कि हाउ कैन आई डेवलप मोर श्रद्धा इन यू। गुरु महाराज से पूछा मैंने, हाउ कैन आई डेवलप मोर श्रद्धा, मोर फेथ इन यू? ही सेड, यू फॉलो द इंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ गुरु महाराज। सिंपल। तो गुरु महाराज, देखिए, गुरु महाराज है ना, उन्होंने जो जनरल इंस्ट्रक्शन दी है हम सबको दी हुई, वो इंडिविजुअल इंस्ट्रक्शन बहुत कम देते। वो ये देखने के बाद देते हैं कि when he feels necessary, when he feels right, then only give individual instruction. Otherwise, he has given the general instruction to all of us. Correct? तो उन्होंने कह रखा है कि भाई हमको अपने नियमों का पालन कर रहा है और रेगुलेटरी फॉलो करने, 16 माला जप करनी है, और गुरु महाराज के मिशन में हमको जितना हमसे बन सकता है, जो हमारी योग्यता है, जो हमारे पास रिसोर्सेज हैं, उसके अनुसार गुरु महाराज को हमको हेल्प करनी है। गुरु महाराज ने देखिए बड़ा सुंदर उन्होंने ऐप बनाया हुआ है, उसके माध्यम से हर डिसाइपल से कनेक्टेड है इन ईच एंड एवरी वे। he just want to, as I told you, he just want to give his mercy in each and every possible way. He wants to remain connected, so we can remain connected with him, and we can serve him to the extent it is possible for us, because we all are individual situations. Correct? जो A कर रहा है वो B नहीं कर सकता, जो B कर रहा है वो C नहीं कर सकता. It doesn't mean that there is something like it. No, whatever you can do depending upon our situation we should do, and that's it. As long as the sincere desire to serve, as long as we sincerely follow the practice, it is okay. Guru Maharaj is happy. Guru Maharaj will be happy. Why he will be happy? Because we are going on the correct path. Once Guru Maharaj told in one of the question and session कि गुरु महाराज की जिम्मेदारी है हमको आध्यात्मिक जीवन में लेके जाना, गोलोक धाम में लेके जाना, और जब तक वो हम सबको लेके नहीं जाएंगे उनको बार बार आना पड़ेगा. So we don't want to make it stay longer here. Correct? So हम उनके आदेशों का पालन करें, हम गुरु महाराज को भी हेल्प करें और अपना भी हेल्प करें. उन्होंने कहा था कि जो दीक्षा गुरु होता है, it is his जिम्मेदारी, it is his responsibility to take the disciple back to Godhead. So as long as we are serving his instructions properly to the best of our ability, it is okay. There is nothing to worry. He's already happy with us. Even otherwise he's happy. There is no problem. Because Guru Maharaj, as we discussed, he has got completely causeless mercy. Hare Krishna.
Hare Hare. Thank you, Prabhuji, for such a wonderful answer. तो गुरु महाराज की मर्सी का एग्जांपल भी आपने खुद ही बताया था कि जैसे एक माता जी थी जिनके हस्बैंड फेवरेबल नहीं थे, थोड़ा मतलब खुद नहीं करते थे, गुरु महाराज ने बस एक बार दर्शन दिया उसके बाद
कंप्लीटली
ऑल मैजिकल, इससे मतलब क्या बोले, वर्ड्स ही नहीं है इसको बोलने के लिए. It's beyond.
अविस्मरणीय, unforgettable. We cannot forget. I mean, there are so many things actually. So many small things, Sometimes we come to know later the mercy. As I told you, I didn't know the mercy before, only later.
एक्चुअली जब आपने कहा कि कि आप हमारे घर में आएंगे, हमारी भक्ति बढ़ेगी, गुरु महाराज इज ऑलवेज रेडी कि हाँ अच्छा इनको कुछ he always wants कि डिवोटीज भक्ति करें, भक्त
बने. We were not initiated, we are not anything. He accepted so many sevas from us without any qualification.
Yeah, this shows how large-hearted he is.
Yes, exactly.
Is truly our father, and so much love and care he gives us.
Yes, correct.
So it is very wonderful, Prabhuji, that you told us about such wonderful qualities of Guru Maharaj, your personal experiences. And also Mataji shared, like we can see from Mataji's, when she was speaking, she was choked, she was not able to speak. कितना connected feel करते हैं आप सब Guru Maharaj से. So please bless us also. We also feel that's much connected to Guru Maharaj, and we also can do some seva for Guru Maharaj for his pleasure. We need your blessings also, Prabhuji, for that.
You are doing wonderful seva, Prabhuji, to give us opportunity to all of us to speak. There is a wonderful seva.
ये अपॉर्चुनिटी है जहाँ पे हमें समझ में आता है कि अच्छा हम भी और गुरु महाराज हमारे कितने महान हैं, देन हमें भी और कृपा चाहिए ताकि हम भी थोड़ा भक्ति में आगे बढ़ सके. Wonderful opportunity for us to hear from all great souls like you. Okay. So I think if there is no other question or any comment, we will so we would like to thank Prabhuji one time by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra for giving us such a wonderful association today at Throwback Thursday. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare.
Vancha kalpadrubhyascha kripa sindhubhyev cha tidanam pavnebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
The class now.